In case you need this to be still here in Gold Nation dream of creepy crawly man. Fair put him in to begin with shows up in 1977 in The Astonishing Spider-Man in this approximately diminished that's nibbled by a radioactive insect after the final session at college and finds he has gained superhuman powers, and after that once he knows he got these powers he at that point chooses to battle crime in modern New York City. At that point Spider-Man appears in 1978 rebellious right back in around Spider-Man that swings to rescue when an atomic bomb made by 3 college understudies falls into criminal hands. Where are the others? They've gone. Then he appears once again in 1978 within the Japanese adaptation of Spider-Man, and this is often approximately a youthful bike racer title technically that really gets a bracelet that can actuate his butter defender ensemble, and beneath the insect capacities he then chooses to utilize his powers to battle teacher. Creatures, armed force and other dangers to soil beneath the title of Spider-Man. Then he will utilize in 1981 in Spider-Man the Mythical Serpents Challenge. In this almost the astounding creepy crawly man goes to China to assist an official blamed of World War II injustice. Since if you don't mind in 2002 the movie Spider-Man 1 typically around Wendell Parker after being nibbled by a common Cleanel. To Goat picks up superhuman quality and creepy crawly like capacities. He at that point pledges to utilize his abilities to battle wrongdoing and particularly the Green Troll. In 2000. News Almost. TV's Dr. It's the same with. Police were meant for mishaps. Sustainment must put the suit on and battle off points.
In 2004. News Almost. TV's Dr. It's the same with. Police were meant for mishaps. Sustainment must put the suit on and battle off points.
At that point he shows up in 2007 in Spider-Man 3 News Almost. Peter's Spider-Man suit that turns dark and takes control of him, not as it were giving diminished improved control but to bring out the dull side of his identity. Must overcome misdirections. Impact has 2 modern supervillain come in this motion picture, which are Poison and Opinion.
Then Spider-Man appears in 2012 in The Amazing Spider, and this is about a young Peter Parker that is bitten by a general outer spiral. Deed's newfound spider-like powers ventures out to see the city from the machine. The shins of the mysterious returning info contain the laser.
At that point he appears in 2014 within The Astonishing Spider-Man 2. In this approximately diminished Parker that grasps his unused part as Israel and spends time with his modern sweetheart Gwen Stacy, but in between the lines he should confront to the most villains, which are Electro and Green Troll, played by his best companion because the internet and you'll be able call me astounding, so call me late for supper, get it? At that point he shows up in 2016 in Captain America Civil War, and typically almost Captain America accepts superhero ought to stay free to protect humankind without government interference, and this will make a wrangle about among the Avengers, and this heightens into an all-out quarrel. Definitely will conversation approximately afterward. Fair everybody, great work. You've been active and indeed. What does that take off? Usually yours Captain America are extraordinary. Alright, there's 2 within the stopping dick, one of them's Max Maya until the end of time 21 to cap at an Avengers Infinity War, and usually approximately the Avengers that join together to fight their most effective adversary. However, the fiendish Thanos is on a mission to gather all 6 Boundlessness Stone. stones to anchor his turned wheel on reality. At that point you see a Spider-Man in 2019 wonders in amusement and usually almost the Avengers that must figure out a way to bring back the vanquished partners for the standoff with Thanos. Diminish Parker. At that point we see him in 2019 in Spider-Man distant from domestic, and this can be approximately Parker that before long finds himself wearing the Insect Man suit to help free and cooperation Serial to halt the Fiendish, and he's
Peter Parker's relaxing European vacation takes an unexpected turn when Nick Fury shows up in his hotel room to recruit him for a mission. The world is in danger as four massive elemental creatures, each representing Earth, Air, Water and Fire, emerge from a hole torn in the universe. Parker soon finds himself donning the Spider-Man suit to help Fury and fellow superhero Mysterio stop the evil entities from wreaking havoc across the continent.
From destroying destruction over the landmass. Final not slightest we see Spider-Man in 2021 and the unused Insect Man domestic with others out there we have to send them back. So they all kick the bucket creepy crawly man. They're destined